What is up, YouTube? Convicted marketer Lawrence Aponte here, back at you with another crypto video. All right, in this episode of All in Crypto, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how you can invest in crypto pre-sales. I've seen this question kind of tossed around a lot in different Telegram groups and on Twitter, and I kind of wanted to give an overview on it, exactly how you can do it, and maybe why you wanted to participate in them. And I'll show you guys a platform on how you can actually do that. Two quick things before I actually get into the content. Number one is, if you haven't already and you enjoy crypto content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications. That's the way when I post content 3 to 4 times per week, you won't miss out and you'll be the first one to know. Number two is, please note that I am not a financial advisor by any means whatsoever. In fact, my videos are purely for entertainment and educational purposes only. You should take my videos and essentially use them as a stepping stone when doing your research before deciding to get involved or invest in a project. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right in. So before we actually get into the websites and whatnot, I actually came up with a little quick document that will go on as a overview to kind of get an idea of what I'm going to talk about. And then we'll go ahead and show you guys the platform. And I actually came up with a really nice data chart on this platform that I just made, and I want to share with you guys because I think it's very, very interesting. By the way, if my picture kind of goes out, my camera probably died, but don't worry because I'm going to still kind of keep rolling. But number one is, crypto pre-sales are a good way to get into projects in the beginning stages. Essentially, a lot of these new crypto projects and these startups do what's called a pre-sale, and they offer a percentage of their tokens up for sale at a discounted price so they can kind of kickstart their project. So this is what we're going to kind of be overviewing in the video. Think of it sort of like a fundraiser, if you know, Kickstarter, crowdfunder, all that good stuff. The more legitimate projects are now using what's very become popular here in the past few months are what called launch pads. Okay, launch pads are popping up on different blockchains, essentially giving projects a platform where they can post their project up and utilize the traffic of the platform or the chain that they're on. So for the example that I'll be showing you guys today, we'll be looking at the BSC Pad, which is launched on the Binance Smart Chain, and we'll do an overview of their projects and their platform to show you guys how it works and how you can actually get involved. Typically, you have to hold a certain amount of tokens that belong to the Launchpad in order to participate in the pre-sale. So I'll show you guys exactly what that looks like on BSCPAD. Usually a cap is instilled, meaning that there's a maximum amount that you can buy depending on how many tokens that you're holding of that specific platform. Only a small percentage of token supply is available for pre-sale. So usually pre-sales are offered for between like 5 and 20%, maybe even less. Just depending on what the project is trying to raise at the time. So keep that in mind. And once the pre-sales are done, the tokens typically launch on a compatible DEX, a decentralized exchange. So this can be Pancake Swap, Bakery Swap, Barbecue Swap, Panther Swap, Garda Swap, etc., etc. There's just so many out there, but they usually have a pre-sale token price, and then they have a minimum sell price on the token when they launch. So I want to go over this one website, as I mentioned, it's called BSC Pad. They're currently on the Binance Smart Chain. I like using projects on the Binance Smart Chain right now because Ethereum gas prices are just unbearable. I can't see myself paying $100, $200, $500 for a trade or a swap. So I'm on the Binance Smart Chain, where typically transactions are always less than $1 and they're very, very fast. But BSC Pad says they are the first centralized IDO platform for the Binance Smart Chain. If you know its initial decentralized offering, BSC Pad will empower cryptocurrency projects with the ability to distribute token and raise liquidity. So exactly how I mentioned it. you can post your project on here. So if you even have a project, you can apply to be on this website, on this platform, and you can offer a percentage of your tokens for sale. So their token right now is currently available on PancakeSwap. So let's look at how exactly the tier system works, because not everybody gets the same amount of, I guess you can say, treatment or allocation for each round. So round one is going to be allocated to 6 different tiers. The lowest tier, you need 1,000 of the BSC Pad tokens staking in order to participate in IDOs. Okay, so you can literally stake this 3 hours before the allocation round opens. So if you see a project that's going to launch, let's say tomorrow at 12, you can buy tokens at 8 a.m. and then start staking them and then participate in the project. You don't need to have them staking for a long time, which I like that. Whitelist requirement, so you have to stake, and then you also have to like, comment, and retweet. They're going to have a tweet that goes up, and you have to go ahead and do that so your address can become whitelisted to participate in the IDO. Guaranteed allocation, yes, you're guaranteed something. Pull weight is 10. So 10 is the lowest one. They have a more in detailed article here, which you can see exactly how they are calculated, but just in a nutshell, the more tokens that you have, if you, let's say you became a blue diamond and you had 75,000 of them, you'd be able to get a lot more tokens allocated for you during the allocation rounds. Okay, so you can start with the little as 1,000, 2,500, 5,000, so on and so forth. The current token price for BSC Pad is currently it's about $2. It's about $1.90. If we go check it out on PancakeSwap, actually we could even go, instead of going to PancakeSwap, we can go to PooCoin and get a higher overview, I guess you can see, of the token performance. So we'll paste that in there. We'll get an eye. If you didn't know, PooCoin is for Binance Smart Chain Tokens. You can get any chart on any token. So you can see, wow, there's been a lot of movement. It's been as high. Let's go ahead and zoom out a bit. You can see the token currently is about $1.89. Looks like it peaked out over here about $4.18. And you can see there's just a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement. So that means that people are buying these right before the projects. Okay, you can see these spikes. And I bet you if we look at the dates and the volume, these are when projects are launching and whatnot, which is probably, I guess you can say it's expected. So the current price is probably one of the lowest prices it's actually been. Yeah, I'm seeing the lowest tier has been $1.50. So this is definitely the lowest it's been in a long time. So if you're looking to accumulate and possibly get in to some of these projects, now would be the time. I want to look at some of the projects to show you what's coming soon. They have 3 projects here coming soon. Everything's going to be allocated. And these here are projects that have already been closed. Okay, so Holder Finance, O3 Swap, TerraBlock, Rosgin, and then they tell you exactly how much was allocated. 1 USD gave you 13 of these. 1 USD gave you 6 of these. 1 gave you 10, so on and so forth. Okay, so what I went ahead and did was I made a chart of all of the projects on that Launchpad, and I came up with how much they launched on the actual exchange, which was in this column. Then the all-time high is in this column, and their current token price is in this column. And then here's the ROI. Now, out of all of these projects, every single one of the projects had a positive ROI except one. So we had about 25 projects here. CryptoBellion did not have a positive ROI right now, but at one point it did. It had a 7x ROI at the all-time high, but today you'd be actually losing a little bit of money. These 3 here highlighted in pink are the home runs. You would today you have a 96 x ROI, you have a 57x ROI, and you have a 44x ROI on BSC Station. So these may be projects to look into to hold right now because they're obviously doing really, really well. At one point in time, at the ROI with the all-time high, if you would have put $1,000 in BSC Pad, you would have had $373,000. So you can see the potential in getting into these projects early, guys. Once again, this website here is called BSC Pad. All of the links down to the description are going to be down in the description for everything that I've mentioned so far in the video. I'll also include this spreadsheet if you guys want to kind of take a peek at it. I'll open up the sharing settings so you can see some of the projects that have launched and the ROI that they have had. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a really, really quick favor and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.